Hi guys, Nexi here, back with another video, and today I want to show you something really cool. In this 3 meters long box, there is a 120-inch pop-up electric projector screen with a special fabric designed specifically for the ultra short throw laser projectors. And today we're gonna review it. Stay tuned. This enormous projector screen comes from the company named VividStorm, located in China. VividStorm is manufacturer of the projector screens since 2004, and they have all kinds of projector screens for different applications and different screen fabric on their website, including the latest version of the screen that I got, which is this Pro Electric Tap Tension floor screen, and it comes with a special fabric that is designed specifically for the ultra short throw laser projectors. The fabric on this screen can block up to 97% of ambient light, and if you look this fabric surface under the high power zoom, you can see these micro-lines pattern surface, which are designed to block ambient light that comes from the upper direction from the ceiling, but it will pass the light that comes from the specific angle from the floor. You can see how the fabric turns from light gray to the black when I rotated this screen sample with my hands. This special fabric greatly improves picture quality and contrast during a daytime or in a well-illuminated room, making the projector screen to look more like a regular TV, only in a much larger scale. Unboxing of the screen is quite easy, but you do need the extra pair of hands to help you with the screen since it's very long. After that I cut all these box stripes and remove it, I take off the box edge protectors. Then I open the box and remove all upper foam protectors. With the help of my lovely wife, we lift the screen and we place it on the floor. On each side of the shipping box there are some accessories well protected in a foam, which I will show you in a minute. After that I take away that long shipping box, I cut the plastic bag to free the screen. Then we lift the screen one more time to remove the plastic protector underneath the screen, and the unboxing was done. With the screen, you will also get two remote controls, one in white and one in a black color, together with the wall holders, screws and 12-volt trigger. The white remote control comes with a receiver and it works on infrared, which requires line of sight to operate the screen controls, while the black one works on radio frequency and it does not need to have line of sight. Both remote controls require two AAA batteries to operate, which are not included in the box. There is also a printed manual, which has a lot of useful information and guide how to use the screen and what to avoid, and I strongly recommend to read the user manual before unfolding and using the screen. Since there are no assembly with this type of screen, it's very easy to use. You just place the screen on the floor next to the wall, rotate the bottom brackets, which will add stability to the screen, plug the power cord, and press the upper button on the remote control. Screen will then automatically start to rise to the maximum height, and in a few moments you will have your own personal cinema in your living room. Make sure that you don't have anything on the way while the screen is unfolding, as that could block and damage the screen during the process. Once the screen reaches the full height, it will automatically roll back a bit and adjust the tension of the fabric. To roll down the screen, just press the down button on the remote control and the screen will fall down and retract very quickly. To stop the screen folding or unfolding at any time, just press the middle button on the remote and the screen will stop. The screen housing are made of metal and it comes in a black color. On the left side of the screen housing there is a main on-off switch, place for power cord, and one more switch for manual screen operation. The screen works with any AC voltage from 110 to 220 volts, and there is a safety feature that will stop the screen from folding if detects any object in between, like your fingers for example. Also there is a wireless 12-volt trigger switch that some projectors support, so every time when you turn the projector on, the screen will automatically rise, and when you turn the projector off, the screen will automatically close down. On my Xiaomi laser projector, I don't have options for 12-volt trigger, but since this screen supports even 8K resolution, I'm sure that some projector in the future might have this option, or I might find a way to add it. On the back of the screen, there is not too much to see, other than these two square metal bars that are attached to the top of the screen. Inside of these two metal bars are the cross spring system, a very strong spring tension, and combined with a high torque tubular motor, this setup is able to fold and unfold the screen pretty quickly, and in the same time keep the fabric nice and stretched. Speaking of fabric, After close inspection of the whole fabric surface, I can say that the quality of the fabric is excellent. I did not find any imperfection or any particle of dust on any mark on this enormous size screen, which is great. Tension cables on the side of the screen are doing very good job, and they keep the side of the screen nice and flat. If you want to adjust the height of the screen to stop specifically where you want, there is an adjusting knob under this small rubber cover on the left side of the screen housing. For those who wonder exactly how much time the screen takes to fold and how noisy the motor is during the process, I test that as well. To fold and unfold the screen, it takes around 41 seconds, and the sound level is around 47 decibel, which is not too bad. And now, let's talk about the picture quality and do some comparison with and without the screen, in a daytime and in a well-illuminated room. The projector that I will use is the 4K ultra short row laser projector from Xiaomi, which can project image up to 150 inches. And this will be a pretty good test to see how good the projector will perform on this 120-inch screen, since the screen that I was using most of the time was 100-inch. For those who missed video review of this 4K laser projector, you can find it in the right corner of the screen or later in a video description. To avoid any copyright strikes in the future, I played the free 4K video samples from the Iris32 free website. For those who wonder about the picture quality on the 4K movies, I recorded a few more clips with my Sony a6500 4K camera, and I will place the link in the video description from where you can download these video clips and check for yourself. For example, this is a picture quality without the screen on a white wall on a typical daylight in my living room. And as you can see, the picture is very washed out without any contrast, and it's not enjoyable to look at. And with the screen, you can see instantly the huge difference in the picture quality. The contrasts are way better, colors are nice and vivid, and the screen immediately changes the complete visual experience on a daylight. The same goes when the lights are on. I mentioned before that in my living room we have two 5-watt LED lamps on the window side, and on ceiling we have 72-watt two fluorescent tubes 1.2 meters long, for those long and dark winter days here in Sweden. And even with all the lights turned on, the picture quality are still very good, which is very impressive. Without the screen and with all the lights on, picture quality is completely washed out and is pretty much unwatchable. And not only that the picture quality with the screen are much better in the daylight and with the lights on, the picture quality in a dark room are also improved, as the screen fabric reflects the light only towards the viewers and not reflecting the light across the wall and the ceiling in all directions, like when you project image only on a white wall. The screen fabric is very smooth and it supports up to 8K resolution, and the viewing angle of the screen are 170 degrees, and you can see clear picture without distortions wherever you are in a room. Visual experience when watching movies on this huge screen are on the whole new level, and personally speaking, it's much better than in a cinema. I cannot wait to install this huge screen on some custom-made TV rack when we move to a bigger home, hopefully in the next few months. Another benefit of this kind of folding screens is that you do not need to have fixed frame screen on the wall all the time, which takes a lot of space, and it's exposed all the time to the kids or pets that could damage the screen during a playtime or by accident. In this case, when you don't need the screen, simply fold it down with a click of the button. It will be safe and protected, and with some custom-made TV rack, it will be pretty much invisible, and when you need it, with just one click on the remote, you have your own home cinema back in no time, which is pretty cool. Alright guys, I hope that you liked this video and found it useful. If you're interested about this projector screen or any other screen for your own projector, check the video description for more information. Thanks for watching, and I see you next time. Bye bye.